Quiet confidence is the most attractive kind of confidence out there. There's a reason why the Sigma males are being praised today because at this point everybody is tired of seeing people fake it. We have pushed too much idea of confidence where people are beginning to fake confidence. We now have too many fake people on Instagram trying to flex. We have alpha males trying to get or have fake alpha males trying to get people's attentions to sell courses. But guess what? Being confident attractive, sorry, being quiet confident has been the most attractive trait ever. It is that nonchalant vibe we've been talking about for a while. Think about it. You're an introvert and you're quiet. So you're introvert and you're confident. That is very attractive because you don't see a need to want to prove a point. You are good whether you like it or not. So in this video, I'll be giving you the tips because whether I like it or not, this is something that I will say I preach about and I live it. So basically, I'm basically telling you how I live it and how it works for me basically. So one thing I'll say for sure is that you should realize that presence is power. And people who are quiet confident, they understand that when they walk into a room, head turn. So if you are a quiet confidence, when you walk into a room, people are looking out for who is this guy? What's interesting about this guy? And something happened to me recently at the gym, right? I was in the gym, and then one dude stops me and says he likes the way I walk. And I was trying to figure out what am I walking like, what's special about my walk. So it turns out that when I'm in the zone and I'm listening to any audio, my walking style fits the audio that is also causing images in my head. For example, is at that moment I was listening to Miyamoto Musashi, and then I was walking like a fighter, like a ninja. I can fuck anybody up on the street, and that energy was the energy he was receiving from me at that moment. That's why I tell you, bro, the image you have in your head, it spells out in real life. Now, mind you, I'm listening to Miyamoto for myself. I am working for myself. When I walk into the gym, I always walk in the edges because walking in the center just makes everybody look at you. So I walk around. But guess what? People still observe. People still notice. There's a reason the best movie characters that are being dissected are quiet, confident characters. Look at the guy from Peaky Blinders. Look at Bruce Wayne from Batman. How many superheroes do you think are even loud-mouthed? Maybe you have Deadpool. Well, again, there might be a lot, but maybe the ones that resonate with me are the ones that I'm talking about. But fuck it. Look at look at YouTube channels like Charisma on Command. Look at how much it speaks about quiet, confident people. It's a lot. So I would say if you want to become quiet, confident, what are the major things you need? You need mastery and mystery. Mastery and mystery. Then maybe, definitely social skills. So what's the first part about? What's the first thing? But before getting to it, let's talk about why women actually love quiet, confident men. From my experience, I have seen that. What I've seen is that women, they would rather do things with guys, right, who are quiet because those guys will not kiss and tell. Those guys will not, they feel like those kind of men would never go out there and spill their information. That's one. Two is, I also noticed that women, when most men around women, they kind of like simp around women. So if you're a man who is not simping around her, she's like wondering, it's like, this guy is different. Let me get to know who this guy is. And trust me, there is always power when women are trying to figure you out. So what I tell men is, men, live your life like you are one billionaire, but you are living undercover. There's a reason why women love those books. Because the guy is a billionaire, but he sees no need to prove himself. Instead, he loves like some average man, right? But still, he's a billionaire. He's secure in assets, but he doesn't have to showcase. He doesn't have to brag about it. Why are the women like it? It plays to their narrative, right? Again, women want to slowly understand and uncover who you are. And I tell guys, this is where the mystery comes in. But before we get there, let's start with, it's called quiet confidence. The quiet part is the mysterious part. The confidence part is the mastery part. Because if you follow me for my channel, I'll just tell you as a man, aim to get your confidence from you being competent. That is you doing stuff. So the first part is what? Competence. So go out there, learn skills, do things that are hard, do things that are very, very valuable, and watch the way people begin to take you serious. But that's a simple life hack. It is a very simple life hack. And you don't even need anything complex to it. It is to boost your confidence. Start doing things that are valuable to other people, but other people are finding difficult to do. Even something as easy as swimming, right, bro? So what else can you ask yourself? What can you do? What are you good at? Right? Because now there's this kind of confidence called delusional confidence. Now, I'm somebody who preaches for you to be delusionally confident if one, you know that within time you would match that expectation. I believe that. Now, for context, is a typical example is you're maybe talking to women, right? And I'll tell you, talking to women, I'm a firm believer that you can be delusional. You can talk to women slightly above your class, right? And again, they will take you for your vibe. Now, to be very honest, when it comes to women that are way, 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 way above my class, to be very, very frank, I just completely leave it. I just completely leave it, right? Because maybe some insecurities, but fuck it, we're all human beings. And then I just feel like I'm not entirely sure I can give her a life that she has not yet seen. Because again, I'm somebody who believes that when it comes to women, right? Men outdo men. So I'm like, I'm not really sure that I can outdo whatever the guys have outdone in terms of impression, because every guy wants to impress, right? Again, so if the impression is not there, mind you, being quiet confidence is for you, right? So what else would I say? So if you have mastery for the mystery aspect. Mystery is pretty simple, right? Fucking have a life, have a personality, have interest, but don't brag about them. Have ambition, don't brag about it, because we may want to slowly uncover your ambition. We may want to slowly uncover who you are in terms of your personality. So guess what? Don't brag about it, right? Just let them just be like, this is this guy. He does this. Oh, okay. So let them come into your life and see for themselves. That is why I tell people that don't fake it. Just embody it. So just do your thing. Even, and I see that a lot. Again, even at the gym, when people are lifting weight and I'm with the bags, I see some women who try to like hover around, but I just ignore because that's not why I'm there. I don't want to know what's this guy about, what he really into. So if you've gotten the mastery and the mystery all played out together, right? I would say that you have to become physically attractive. Now, to be very frank, now the irony is you can do everything on this list I just mentioned, right? But if you're not physically attractive, guess what? You'll see you as a dog. They'll see you as a creep. Because it's the same thing that creeps and attractive men do. The difference is welcomed by the women. To become a physically attractive. Now, this is a line that I try to tread carefully, because my message to men is this: looks are important, but looks matter to an extent. What that means is people are taking it too far. People are trying to look like so people are even becoming gay in the process. People are trying to look like all those small young boy TikTok face. I'm like, no, right? The guys that know they're having more success with women, these guys, if you have to rate them on their looks, they're like an 8, 9, 8, 8.5, 7, right? They're not applying ridiculous things, right? So a decent haircut, nice beards, maybe a good body, go to the gym, eat well, drink water, stay hydrated, and you're good. Just avoid drugs, alcohol and drugs that fuck up your skin and all that, and you'll be good. Avoid junk food, eat clean, and you'll be good. You present yourself looking well. I can guarantee you that a guy who has his basic grooming, his diet, his working out, he's in shape, he dresses decently, he will always bag way more babes than a guy who is also looks maxing without at the extreme level. As guys, you know how guys avoid 10 over 10 girls, the girls that have this 10 over 10 ego. Well, the same way girls to avoid guys. It's just that guys don't understand that at some point they become so attractive, they begin to attract either gay guys. No, they become so attractive that women begin to feel like, nah, I don't want this guy. Yeah, it happens. And you have to get that it happens. So become physically attractive. Then well, the last ingredient is have social skills. Because you're introverted does not mean that you should not have social skills. And this is even where it becomes more interesting. For your social skills, that's how you learn the art of asking questions. Bro, very powerful. You see, when you meet people, the introvert person, you don't talk too much. You ask questions that makes the person go deep into into their soul to give you the answers, right? And again, you do this because sometimes, and this is how you get people to like you. You ask them questions that make them feel good about themselves, right? So learn to ask questions, right? Learn to have small talks, because as introverts, you may not really like to have small talks. You may like to talk on a very few topics, but for you to have small talks, have like different interests, right? Read books, listen to music. Just have something that you can talk about in different topics, right? Even, and again, some people get excited when So for you to even have access to like the major talks, you have to have small talks to fish for topics that you guys love together. I remember talking to this girl, right? And we're just like talking, vibing. And the moment I saw a tattoo, she wrote Virgo or something. I asked, what is it? She's like, it's her sign and everything. And I was like, oh, she's like, oh, so which year were you born? This was 4 or 5 years ago. She's like, oh, which year were you born? I told her my birthday. She's like, oh, you are this. I can't even remember. So I was like, okay, go ahead. Like, explain to me how it works. She's explaining to me, and she's so passionate about it because she has all these beads, all this esoteric stuff. And I'm like, okay, but again, small talks. Again, because the person people want to feel important. Small talks can lead to amazing long conversations. And again, you want to be somebody who listens more. Social skills has more to do with listening. Listening so that again, when you listen to proper information, it becomes the question you're going to ask become more reasonable. And again, the last part I think that is very, very as a core of social skills. No, I'll say two more things. Be authentic. Be authentic. Don't be the person who just says things anyhow, who dashes out compliments for the sake of complimenting. Compliments with because you are genuinely interested. Be authentic, right? Again, all these things will fall to pieces if you're not authentic about it. And I think the last part of social skills, I'll give it to body language, right? What does your body look like when you're talking to people? Is your shoulders squared? Are you looking into their eyes? Are they turning their full body towards you? Because it's very important. The ability to read people's body language and then the ability to give the right body language because your body language says way more than your speech will ever say. And so, brother, that's it. You have it. My name is Tonoraye. I would always tell you that quiet confidence, but I used to think quiet confidence like was fake, didn't go anything, but no. If you follow what I've said in this video, you reap the result of it, brother. So please share this video with somebody else who you find it helpful because, like I've said, man, it has really changed my life. Again, by nature, I'm basically introverted. So it's not like, obviously, I did some self-improvement journey, but I'm not trying to talk about myself. It's about how it can help you and help the person you share the video with. So if you like what you heard, please share this video with somebody else. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Go ahead and become the well-rounded man I always preach about. And bye for now.